It's Nolan. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. I hope everyone is doing well out there. You know what I'm saying? It's the weekend. Hope good things are happening in your environment. Hope the weather is decent in your area. You know what I'm saying? All those good things. In this particular show, we're going to be getting into some of the top artists that we like to cover on this channel and their Grammy submissions for the 2025 Grammy Award show. And of course, these are submissions, not nominations. So we don't know exactly who's going to be, accepted into the nominations, number one. And from there, we'll have to watch the show next year to see who actually wins the awards. But these are the artists coming to the table with their for your consideration. So we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, um, Megan Thee Stallion, and Doja Cat in this particular video. Okay, and it's a lot of entries that they're going for. Some of these artists, of course, coming from the hip hop persuasion, are going to be competing against each other. It's going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top in some of these categories. And it's going to be a toss up. Now, I will say, if it was any year for Nicki Minaj to win a Grammy, it would be this year. I think this is probably going to be her last chance. You know what I'm saying? That's not no shot. That's not no dig. It's not a joke. She's been in the industry for, what is it, 15 years now? Almost 20. Um, she hasn't won one yet, even as the most successful female rapper of all time. This Pink Friday 2 album definitely had a lot of energy behind it, had a lot of support, the tour and everything. She does have a couple records that are going to be in the standing. The album itself is going to be in standing. I don't know if she's going to win it, but I'm just going to put it out there. If she does not win in the 2025 Grammys, I don't know how many more opportunities she's going to have. You know what I'm saying? And since I'm talking about her, let's go ahead and just see what areas she has submitted for. Okay. So for Nicki Minaj, we've got Pink Friday 2 for Album of the Year. And that's for Album of the Year is like all genres. That's like the biggest award of the night, right? We saw Jay-Z, Beyonce up there talking about how Beyonce's never won Album of the Year or something like that, despite having all the nominations, all the Grammys. That one is still looming for her. So that's a very competitive category right there. Also, a very competitive also a very competitive category this year is going to be the best rap album. She's also going for best engineered album, non-classical, with Pink Friday 2. So best engineered, of course, that's going to be like what sounds the best as far as sonically, not musically, but what sounds the best. Like when you turn it on and you get those, you know, this, you go to your Apple Music, you go to Tidal, and they talk about high fidelity audio, and you know, these artists getting their stuff mastered in a special way, the Sonos and all that shit. So she's up for or she's submitting for best engineered album, non-classical. So that's of course not including classical music. For Pink Friday 2. FTCU, Fuck This Club Up, is going to be submitted for Record of the Year. It's going to be submitted for Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song, which Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song, those are very interesting categories to me. You would think those would be the same, but I guess you could have not the best rap song and still have the best rap performance. I guess most compelling as a delivery, perhaps. She's also got she also submitted Everybody for Song of the Year, Best Pop Duo Group Performance, and I guess that's her and Uzi. right? I don't know. It's a popular song. I will say that. Song of the year, best. I don't know. I don't know the rest of the category either, as far as the other entrants. And then we've got R&B featuring herself, Lil Wayne and Tate Cobain for best melodic rap performance. All right. So those are the nominations coming specifically from Nicki Minaj. Next up, we've got Beyonce. And of course, Beyonce has been, whoa. She's been having a little bit of a rough year as far as award shows are going and as far as, you know, being considered and being included with the other award shows that she's submitted for, namely the country shows. Now, I'm sure she'll get a little bit more of a better reception with the Grammys because she's got a great history with the Grammys. A lot of the people that are voting members of the Grammys, come on now, they love Beyonce. They've loved her for decades. So I'm sure she's going to walk out with a couple. What she's going to walk out with is the question, right? So Cowboy Carter has been submitted for Album of the Year, which is that category we were just talking about. That's the best album out of all genres. And she's also submitted for Best Country Album, which will be going directly head to head with all of the other country albums that have been released this year. We've already seen country has not been all that welcoming to her, but it would be crazy if she stick it to him at the biggest show of the year. Her song Texas Hold'em has been submitted for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Country Song. I don't know. You know, that's going to be tough. Maybe, I don't know. I can't even say where she going to get one this year, man. There's been mixed reviews about Cowboy Carter. I liked it. It's not something that I'm going to be bumping every day, but I enjoyed it and I like what she did with the album. I like the message. I like the precedent she set with it, but it's going to be interesting. You've got her song 16 Carriages, which I actually like a lot, for Best Country Solo Performance. I don't know. It's a hell of a performance, though, as far as just a song itself. But the way she been isolated in country, ooh, shit. Her song, Two Most Wanted, Best Country Duo Group Performance. Her song Tyrant has been submitted for Best R&B Song. She's got Spaghetti for Best Melodic Rap Performance. It's interesting to see how the Grammys are starting to expand the rap categories, right? You got Best Rap Album, Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, Best Melodic Rap Performance. I like the fact that we're kind of giving a little bit more opportunity to rappers and hip hop in general to like have different forms of genres and subgenres that actually are eligible. It's gonna be interesting to see where a lot of this stuff lands. We've got Bodyguard submitted for Best Pop Solo Performance. I like that record. I like Spaghetti too. Levi's Jeans Best Pop Duo Group Performance. I don't know. And we've got Yaya with Best Americana Performance. I like Yaya as well. I don't know, B. Like, this is finna get very competitive because as good as these records are, when you take them and you put them in each category in which they're derivative of, do they stand up with the category, you know, with the other artists? And I guess that's what their point was at the Country Music Awards and all of that, right? It's like, in totality, the body of work is really good as it stands alone. and it's got this multi-genre melting pot, but the foundation is with, country influence and country, you know, I guess you could say inspiration or motivation. But then there's so many other genres in it, so many different lanes that she went into, and she excelled in each of those arenas. But then when you take those songs and you put them into each category, and you're going against people that do these genres day in, day out, every day, and their music is like tailored to that specifically, does it stand up with the rest of the field in each space? I don't know. So that's an interesting conversation in and of itself. Because I like the album, I like the records, but man, that's tough. Next up, we've got Kendrick Lamar. Originally reported, Not Like Us was submitted for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video. Right? So Not Like Us pretty much is Song of the Year. I mean, if it wins nothing else, I think Song of the Year has to be the thing. Record of the Year would even be another strong contender, to be honest. Best Rap Performance will be another strong contender. I mean, it just excelled in too many arenas. It excels in too many different platforms and mediums. It's still excelling in those mediums. Yesterday, we saw that Not Like Us was just used in the Los Angeles Dodgers playoff campaign. It excelled as a diss record. It excelled as a popular song on Billboard charts. It excelled as a sports anthem. It excelled as a anything competitive anthem. Fucking street dancers been going crazy with this song. Like any and everything that you could possibly do with it, it's been all formats. So that's gonna be, of course, everybody's gonna be watching with a very close eye to see like how does Not Like Us perform at the Grammys. We're gonna see. Also, you're gonna get Like That from Future Metro featuring Kendrick. That's also up for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Song. Now, when I said originally reported, there were some people that were online like, yo, they only submitted Not Like Us. Like, what about Euphoria? Well, according to Soundwave, who is the producer of Euphoria, and I think he had a hand in Not Like Us as well, he put in his story, Euphoria was submitted for Grammy consideration. Now, what categories was it? I don't know. Perhaps he submitted these tracks for producer category, maybe for producer of the year, and maybe that was, his catalog for the year, because he's got Not Like Us with Kendrick, he's got Euphoria with Kendrick, he's got let me try to zoom in on this photo. God damn. Hold on. Little ass goddamn story, boy. All right, we've got Diosa from Kali Uchis. We've got Riverdance from Beyonce, Two Hands to Heaven, Beyonce, Perdiste, Kali, Mi Pongo Loca, Kali, Como Así, Kali, Need Your Love, Blast. And he says he's blessed to be a part of these records. So perhaps he's going for Producer of the Year. But outside of that, I don't believe Euphoria was submitted directly from Kendrick Lamar's camp. And that's probably to preserve Not Like Us, to where it's not getting split votes on the same artist. Like, nah, let's just go for what we know we're most likely to win, or at least give ourselves the strongest opportunity to win. Okay? Next up, we've got Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? Now, with Megan, she's submitting the Megan album for Album of the Year. Interesting. Now, again, we don't know if it's going to be, if any of these are going to be accepted. Now, these are really big artists, so I'm sure they're going to have priority. But this is all just for consideration. These are not the official nominees. I'm just going to put that out there. But she's submitting for Album of the Year. She's also submitting for Best Rap Album. I think at bare minimum, Best Rap Album, it'll be in the category. Now, Album of the Year, we'll see. Now, I'm sure a lot of people out there feel like it may be Album of the Year. But will it be in the category? We got to wait. Next up is Mamushi. Mamushi has been submitted for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video. So that's a lot of categories for Mamushi. I know Mamushi's been a huge hit. It's been a huge hit on TikTok, social media. It's got a lot of views on YouTube. It's you know what I mean? Especially with that crossover international appeal. That would be very interesting to see if Mamushi walks away with any of those categories in the end. Hiss, the record that she set this year off with and sent motherfuckers into a frenzy. She submitted for Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song. Okay. Oh, wow. Cobra from the Megan album. There's a rock remix, which I need to go check out because I wasn't aware of the rock remix. Has been submitted for Best Rock Performance and Best Rock Song. Now, again, this is a submission for Grammy consideration. If she ends up in those categories, I'm not sure it'll win, but it'll be dope even if she appears in the official listing because Megan's not a rock artist. So if they're able to pull that off because of the rock production in the remix, that would be a big win just for nomination's sake. And the last is Squeeze for Best Pop Duo and or Group Performance. So those are all of the submissions for Megan Thee Stallion. And as we know, Megan is already a 3-time Grammy Award winner. It comes up all the time. So we'll see if she's able to add to her trophy case. Just going to have to wait it out. Next up, we're going to get into Miss Doja Cat, who's got quite a few submissions of her own. So she decided to submit Scarlet to Claude for Album of the Year and Best Rap Album. I think it's very interesting that she submitted Scarlet 2 rather than the original Scarlet, because both of them dropped this year, didn't it? Or am I off? Did Scarlet drop last year? It did drop last year. It dropped in September, so it was a year ago. So Scarlet probably wouldn't be eligible. Scarlet 2 definitely dropped this year, but I don't know. I think Scarlet 2, I don't know. I wasn't jacking Scarlet 2 like that. It was cool with the extra bonus or whatever, but we'll see. I mean, it could work. Anyway, we'll keep going. So Album of the Year and Best Rap Album. I don't see it. She'll probably get in the categories though, but when? I don't see it. Agora Hills, very popular song. I could see Agora Hills getting some love. That's been submitted for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Pop Solo Performance, Best Music Video. I don't know if it gets Record of the Year, Song of the Year. I don't know. Best Pop Solo, that's going to be tough. I think it's a competitor, but it'll be tough because them pop categories be biased. Best Music Video. I didn't think it was a Best Music Video contender, but I'm sure her fans do. Next up from Doja is Demons for Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song. Absolutely not. I don't give a fuck. Next up from Doja is Acknowledge Me for Best Melodic Rap Performance. That melodic rap performance, I got to look at that category a little bit closer to see who else is in there. She is. Jizoo is also being submitted for Best Melodic Rap Performance and Best Rap Song. I don't know, Doja. Outside of Agora Hills, I don't know where you're going to end up this year, but hey, best luck to you. Because I just think you didn't give the people enough of what they wanted. And I think that's where it gets tough. With this Scarlet 2 era from Doja. I just don't feel like she gave the people enough of what they wanted for Grammy wins, right? She went with what was more tailored to her in terms of what she wanted to do creatively. She wanted to be seen more as a rapper, right? So then I wonder why, if Agora Hills is submitted, why isn't Paint the Town Red? Or is that out of eligibility? Because that's probably your best bet, was Agora Hills and Paint the Town Red. Demon, the other ones, not saying they bad records. I just don't know if they Grammy records, right? But that's what we got so far. The heavy hitters from Urban. Let me know what y'all think, man. That fucking best rap category is gonna have Nicki as far as best rap song. Nicki, Megan, Doja, Kendrick, possibly, because there's going to be more artists across the industry that are submitting for that. But I can see that being pretty much the category, right? That's kind of stacked. I think based on the energy in the game, I don't know if Kendrick sweeps all his categories, but I think most of those categories for best rap song, best rap performance, best rap music video, all that shit, I think a lot of the voters are going to side with him just because they want to see like this record. And that's the thing, right? It's like a viewer's choice record too. It's like, if it's here, if it's here, if it's here, if it's here. And it's the people's champ. So, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a lot of people putting on their best smiles, saluting Kendrick, and having to put their personal feelings to the side, because the way he showed up this year, the way he did his job with that battle, I don't think nobody expected Hit Records to come out of that battle with Drake anyway, because it was supposed to have been a lyrical joust and a battle for who's supreme in rap, which should have been about bars and flows and who's better. It turned into something totally different. And that nigga said, oh, y'all said I can't make no hits out of this? Let me show you what the fuck I got for you. Sweet chin music and I will pass the ox. Is he going to pass the ox? I don't know. Y'all got to let me know. How do you see it? Because I can't call it. And again, this is all just for consideration. These are not the official nominees as of yet. But just looking at this microcosm of what's to come, it's going to be extremely interesting. Once again, let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. Be safe. Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city in cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some battery. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.